What is going on, guys? It is Will back with another video. Today we are going to be covering Palantir Technologies Incorporation. The ticker for this is PLTR. If you don't know what this company is, in their summary, it builds a software that empowers organizations to integrate their decisions, data, and operations. But just to keep it very simple, it's just a software company. Just like NVIDIA, just like AMD. At the end of the day, they're all just software companies. They do specifically work in different areas. But the one area that Palantir can actually do very well in is the AI sector. Now, this company was founded in 2013. I might have that wrong. Okay, I might have that wrong. I think it's 2013. That might be wrong, though. This company was founded in 2013. It just recently went public in 2020, September went traded publicly on the New York Stock Exchange. So keep in mind, this is fairly a new company to the New York Stock Exchange. So we have to keep that in mind. So when a company is released for the first time to everybody, people like us, it's called an IPO, Initial Public Offering. That just means the company is allowing people to purchase shares and become owners of the company, also known as an IPO. If you don't know, now you do know. So it had its IPO in September of 2020. And now there's actually some really big news for this company. So just in the span, this is actually crazy here. It IPO'd in 2020 and is already listed on the S&P 500 in 5 years, 4.5 years, give or take. That is absolutely insane. Okay? That is insane to be listed on the S&P 500 index in 4 years. What an accomplishment for this company. Unfortunately, I'm not invested in this company. I have been waiting to get in. I heard the news that it was going to be part of the S&P 500, but what don't we do? We don't FOMO into this. We don't feed into FOMO, okay? We have to be patient in these types of news articles. The market is always going to come down, and that's going to be an opportunity for you to capitalize in, which is what I am waiting for. It is one of the industry dominators, and the main reason for this is these AI platforms are wanted by governments. USA, England, our allies, for example, want these AI platforms that Palantir does offer. And also, they do have they're working with NASA as well in the space industry, trying to get AI implemented there as well, too. I'm not sure if they're the first ones to do this. Most likely not. I'm pretty sure NVIDIA has touched this area and probably is in this area. I would assume so, as NVIDIA is the leading AI sector here. Or leading in the AI sector here. AI and tech. But let's talk about where we would start DCing into the stock, because this is a lot of, we don't know how high we're going to go here. So it actually got listed into the S&P 500 yesterday, Monday. If you guys did trade Monday, it was a shit day to trade. But guys, we definitely don't want to buy up here. I mean, just how this happened, right? This is an IPO. So obviously the stock pumps to the fucking moon and then it just dumps. Is the same scenario going to happen here? I'm not too sure, because when you're listed on the S&P 500, it does hold a type of respect for the company. Now, an area that... So this is very hard to do some technical analysis on, just because it's not enough time for me to say where to start DCAing. Like, you don't really have much on the daily to look at. Like, for example, this $8 level, this would be great, but this is probably never going to see this $8 again. I mean, honestly, I would wait for a pullback in the markets here. I would like to get in somewhere around this area over here. I feel like anywhere in this area right here is pretty good. Around $23. And then you could always step up your DCA if we do drop down to here. But I don't think we're ever going to come down here, guys. Once a company's listed on the S&P, it's kind of rockets from here. But we don't want to FOMO into this. You know, even I think right here, because this is all FOMO right here. This action right here. Give me a second. This action right here was all news based off the company was going to be listed on the S&P 500. So we have to expect some type of pullback here. You know, whether this pullback is this $30 range and that's just a retest, or we just come down back to this $20 range. If you wanted to, I mean, there's a lot of areas here to DCA, because the problem is when you're a stock like there's not much volatility. There's not much volume in this stock, but now volume is picking up with this stock. So it's hard to judge when to DCA into stocks like this, because there wasn't really any volume. Like, I mean, look at this. It was trading at fucking $7 for, what, a year straight. There's no volume in this stock. Even right here, it was trading in this $15 to $18 range for what? Almost another year, like 6 months. And then right here, another 5 months. So it's very hard to tell, you know, where we should start DCAing. Personally, I think I'm willing, because of the outlook of this company, I'm very bullish on this. I'm going to say I'm going to turn on my DCA at $30. I will start buying at $30. That's when I'll turn my DCA on at $30. I'll probably go very light here, though. By very light, to each its own. My very light is going to be $5 a day in this $30 range, $28 to $30, $5 a day. If we start coming down to this level here, anywhere in here, I'm going to up it to $10 a day. And then if we come down to this level here, I highly doubt we will. I'll most likely step it up to $20 a day. You can do your own DCAing here. If you don't know what DCAing means, it means dollar cost averaging. It means every day you buy the stock, whether it's red or it's green, as long as it's fluctuating in this range that you're looking to buy, you will buy it. So, for example, let's say I'm buying this for, I don't know, let's say it hits under $30 for 20 days. I'm buying $5 worth of it, and then it goes back up to $32. I will shut my DCA off, and, you know, I'll ride it up, okay? That's how you should be purchasing equity, and that's how you're supposed to do it. But my opinion, this is a very hard stock to determine where it's going to go from here. Overall, I am very bullish on it, but I just think buying up here is not a good area. See, I'm not even a fan of this $30 range, but if you want to take the risk, I would take the risk here at this $30 range. If you want to be patient, more patient, which you probably should be, this $20 range is very nice here. I think this $20 range is very nice. Yeah, so I would say choose your own option here. But if we hit this $20 range, you know, $23 to $20, definitely turn your DCA on. If we hit this 15 level, definitely turn the DCA on. Very bullish on this company. I like it. The next earning report is in 42 days. As we can see from all the quarters here, they beat earnings every single time. So now they're estimating higher earnings. Let's see if Palantir can actually beat these earnings. If they do beat these earnings, more bullishness. Keep in mind, this stock does not pay dividends. Most tech companies and software companies don't pay dividends because it's more growth than accumulation here. So we should see some type of pullback here fairly soon on this. I'd expect some type of sell-off after this FOMO. My guess is, you got to think about it like this too. A lot of people were holding this stock since IPO. They all bought up here. And finally, after 4 years, they're breaking even. So we are going to see a lot of sellers step up in all this range right here. We should see a lot of sellers step up. I don't expect us to break through this. I expect a sell-off here. I definitely expect a sell-off in this area. This area is prime for sells. Even I think puts are not a bad idea, to be honest. I'm going to have to look into this a little bit more here, but I think puts are actually a nice, a little swing trade for a day or two on puts here. But yeah, that's my outlook on Palantir Technologies. Now let's dive into NQ today. Okay. What a good day today for NQ. I traded both of my accounts today, both positive. You'll see it up here in a second. So the market was, at first, I was definitely on the bearish side. I wanted to see a sell-off in the market. And for sure, we got a sell-off. The problem was, there was just no correction for me to enter this. Reason being is we had 10 a.m. news, which drove this price all the way down already. And I don't trade before news because trading news is gambling, in my personal opinion. For example, if this thing could have shot up 50 ticks and stopped you out, or 50 points and stopped you out. But we sold off so quick, and I wanted to wait for news to settle to see where we'd go. So I did take a short, I think around right here, I took a short, off this fair value gap over here, I took a short, and I TP'd out over here. I also went for a long here, which I got stopped out completely, minus 20. Took a short here, that was a dub, so I went 2 for 3 today, very good. And then I caught this monster move on my second account. Not my first account, my second account. I saw manipulation here. There was an order block. We swept lows from this time. Where is it? We swept these lows right here. And immediately we got a beautiful rejection off this. And we just fucking fully formed a V shape. And we just fucking completely mooned. I entered through this manipulation right here. This is clearly, Wyckoff. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution right here. I don't normally trade it, but when I do see something like this, I will take a trade on it. Especially because there was no way I was entering off of this. There's just no... This is like... You can't... You're chasing a candle here. There's no type of entry unless you entered right up here, which I did on my second account, or my first account. This is my second account. I took the trade down here. My first account, I took the trade off this fair value gap for a plus 50 on London high here. But right here, you could have entered off this 3-minute or a 2-minute or a 3-minute fair value gap. So I saw that held, and I saw the manipulation, and I just saw it was going to be a seek and destroy to previous highs. So I went for a long. I was almost positive that this was it. This was the sell-off that we needed for a push-up higher. Sure enough, we got a beautiful push-up. We swept London highs, and we even swept the highs before that. I did not think we were going to sweep this high, to be honest with you. But sure enough, we did. So I took 174 off the table points. What a fucking great trade. Great trading day for me today. Outlook on NQ. I mean, I'm still overall bullish. We are going to close above this candle here. I want to see these highs get taken out in the next week. If not this week, we got Powell speaking here. So I do want to see these highs get contested. Guys, September might not be a bad month. Historically speaking, September is the worst month over time. I don't know, man. We had what, a sell-off, and I mean we're already back to August highs. We had a worse sell-off in July than what we had in September, which has me thinking, is this a bull trap? I'm not sure, but guys, just follow the trend here. The trend is up, all right? You know, rate cuts are bullish. The trend is up. We do have Powell speaking tomorrow, I believe so. So keep that in mind when you are trading. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Later.